feel something. At last!
What's up everyone, it's Duvi again. This time with the 3.15 Expedition League start. I guess it's just the starting video, right? I'll be going over the new expansion, the Expedition League. I'll be going over the nerfs a little bit, what my thoughts are, going over my build and how I have experienced the league start. I think the league start actually has been really smooth so far compared to other leagues, especially Harvest and last league was Ultimatum, where the league start was just really, I can just say it was awful. The first few days was awful, but right now I think the performance is pretty okay. I don't think that many people had issues. I saw some people in global chat saying they had stutter issues, and I've experienced that as well a little bit, but nothing too impactful or significant, right? Just some stutters here and there. It's fine, and I've really been enjoying that. Expedition League has been fun as well. For new NPCs, I think a bit too much, but I guess for the flavor, it's kind of nice, right? You have the dealer, gambler, haggler, and then a warrior guy, where you can exchange items. That's what I don't like about the mechanics so far. You have so many artifacts, so many NPCs, and when you are going for a deal, for example, I can't see how many of the currency I have. See, it's red, but I don't know how many lesser order artifacts I have. I have to go here, and then I have to look it up. Lesser artifacts, yeah, lesser. These are two, but I don't think I have any. So that's something I would love to see changed as well. You can see it here, right? Main inventory expedition locker. Maybe they'll eventually put a counter here that you have this kind of artifact, that many, and you can start haggling, gambling, and deals. Take some deals here and there. This guy's level 93. That's insane. I've just finished the acts, so yeah, it has been what 10, 11 hours. 11 hours. Yeah. It has nothing to do with the build. It has nothing to do with the expedition lead. It has nothing to do with. It's just that it's just me. I'm not that fast in the acts yet, but maybe eventually we'll learn the mechanics. But we have been chilling out on Twitch when I'm live, and we are just enjoying the league start with everyone. It's been fun hearing all the experience. Let me know what you think about Act 1. It's you noticed the monsters being faster, being more chunkier, you know. But you'll get there. So I had to get used to that as well, you know. It's not easy because the nerfs to flasks, is my second point, have also been. I think that has been the least impactful so far. As in the early acts, you don't use this as much, right? But eventually, you want the ailment. Immunity / you want to get not frozen, not corrupted blood on you, not burning, ignited, that kind of stuff, right? I already have an enduring flask, which I kind of needed for the build, but I think eventually we will notice more of these flasks. I found 2 of these instilling orbs so far. One Exalty was really nice. I found 2 installing orbs, and I was like, fuck it, let's see what we get. And I got used when you become poisoned, so you can still use it, and you can still get the flasks up after you kill some mobs, but I think it's a little bit less than usual after you've used a stealing orb. I'm not sure on that, so don't quote me on that one. But I just want to see which enchantment you can get, because this one when you become poisoned, it's not too great, right? I was thinking maybe something else, then I would get this movement speed buff. But you would like to have the freeze and chill immunity for 1 second, and then an enchantment used when you become frozen or chilled, right? That's ideally what you want, of course. But we'll have to see with these instilling orbs and I think the enduring orb, or the other orb at least. I think later, at the end of mapping, at the later stage of mapping, we will notice the difference probably. The build has been really good. I've been playing Ice Trap Raider from Tripolar Bear's video. Really good guide. I'll link that video in the description. Really good in-depth guide from Tripolar Bear. I've been enjoying the trap, Ice Trap, a lot. It was pretty rough on Raider to start out because I was really greedy and I went for life here, so I had no damage, right? And here and here, you have no damage, and yeah, it was just awful. Especially the early X when all those monsters are extra chunky and beefy and fast. It was just a rough time. Not gonna lie, the early stages were rough, but then eventually the build started to come together a little bit. Started running with the Onslaught, the new nerfed version of Onslaught, and the smaller nodes have been alright, I think, so far. I'm thinking of maybe trying out the Frenzy Charge as well, but I don't think it will be too great. But we'll have to see. This is first time I've playing Raider actually, and traps, so I'm also new to traps. I was actually going for elusive, but I figured that eventually I figured it out. Traps do not gain this elusive on kill effect. Don't ask me why, it's probably because I'm not killing the monsters, but the traps, maybe something like that, you know. Probably something like that. So the build has been pretty smooth so far, but when I was trying to 4-link something, I definitely noticed the difference in the support gems. I was, for example, trying to do Controlled Destruction, right? And Controlled Destruction now gives you 150% mana, cost and reservation. And then if you have like multiple 150% on your support gems, you're gonna have a rough time. I already have my traps at 54 mana, and therefore I am not playing Hatred because I am not going to be able to fit that yet. Maybe eventually, but I'll keep you guys updated on the build. I think it's pretty fun so far. It's been looking pretty good. Maybe once I get the Conqueror's efficiency in, it will be alright. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. If you have any questions on this build, please let me know in the comments. And I'm also live on Twitch, so you can come hang out, ask me some questions there. I'll try and answer as much as I can. And of course, I would also love to have you guys there hanging out, enjoying the league start together. Let me know what you guys think, and see you on the next one.